Now, I'm going to show you 3 things, and you've got to tell me what you do with them. Number 1, a pint of... Well, you seem to know what to do with that one, all right. Number 2, a handkerchief. Excellent. Remember, coughs and sneezes spread diseases. Now, number 3, a bowl of disinfectant. Hey, you don't drink it, man. That's for the soiled handkerchief, which is full of germs. You put the handkerchief into the disinfectant, which kills the germs and so stops the spread of infection. Now, let's get this quite clear. You sneeze into the handkerchief and then put the handkerchief into a bowl of disinfectant to kill the germs. Not in with the family's washing. Got it? Sure? Good. Remember, don't spread germs.
"30 years ago, the Battle of Britain, the RAF's most famous victory. On the 19th of September, your local RAF station celebrates the Battle of Britain by inviting you to see a special display.
You may not have traveled very far. Everything seems fine, but already you may be subject to driver fatigue. It's particularly dangerous because it creeps up on you unawares. You may have experienced drowsiness like this several times already. So far you've been lucky, but the next time you feel the slightest suggestion of it, open your window. Stop at a suitable place. Get out, walk around, drink a cup of coffee. Give yourself at least 15 minutes before you start driving again. Driver fatigue. It could put you to sleep for good.
When you leave school, you'll want to direct your footsteps towards a worthwhile career. But suppose you haven't the qualifications. You may think a dull, dead-end job is your only choice, but it isn't. There are colleges of further education, and you don't have to have qualifications to get in, but you'll have them when you come out. Take your first step towards a brighter future. See a careers teacher now.
Why isn't something done about it?
Something is being done.
Drivers who endanger lives risk losing their licenses automatically for committing offences such as breaking the speed limit, failure to stop after an accident, dangerous driving, 3 times in 3 years. They lose their licenses for at least 6 months. Drivers who risk other people's lives risk losing the licence to drive.
Here's Harry, Mr. Barlow. Wants a word.
Harry, where the heck are they?
At home sick, Mr. Barlow. I don't reckon I'll be in this week.
Oh, I'm right sorry to hear that, lad. He's better off at home anyway, especially if it's catching. Still, that's done right thing getting in touch, so as I can get the sick pay sorted.
Britain's new sick pay scheme is now law, making it your employer's responsibility to give you the first 8 weeks of your sick pay. Look for details in the press or ask at work about the new arrangements.
You ought to know, you know.
This is Mary Robertson, and this is Willie Sinclair. They've never met, yet Willie saved Mary's life. This is how it happened. Willie Sinclair saved Mary's life 4 days before the accident happened. He volunteered for the blood donor session held at his factory. It was the first time Willie had been a donor. He was surprised how simple it was. He felt nothing at all as the blood flowed into the bottle. After 20 minutes rest, Willie was given a cup of tea and was ready to go back to work. His blood in its sealed bottle was kept in a refrigerator at the blood bank, and it was this that 4 days later saved Mary Robertson's life. There are over 200,000 blood donors in Scotland, but more are urgently needed. Will you volunteer to save a life? Look up blood transfusion service in the telephone directory. Drop them a postcard now.